Leo Risings 2021 definitely has a focus on love and career. Big time. That you are now one of the more activated signs as a fixed sign, and relationships, and whether that is a long-term commitment like marriage or a business contract, really is the focal point. If you're excited to see what the astrology, tarot, and oracle deck cards have to say about you for 2021, make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you are always up to date with what the stars have in store for you. This video is brought to you by my very own Astrology Academy course. This course is a comprehensive deep dive into the foundations of Western astrology. This includes history, philosophy, technical concepts, counseling considerations, and a step-by-step guide to reading a chart. If this new year feels like a year to dive into the study of the structure of reality through the stars and the planets and everything astrology, now is a good time to get on that, and you can catch both that and my Manifestation Mysteries of the Moon course and my free webinars to start your learning journey all down below. Hi, I'm Maren. I am a professional astrologer, author, and philosophy student. I combine traditional Hellenistic astrological techniques with modern psychological counseling dynamics in order to provide grounded spiritual guidance with my astrology. So some major planetary alignments. First off, Jupiter, Saturn, the Great Conjunction. I have a full video on it down below. In your Aquarius 7th house of relationships and partnerships. This is a big deal of a commitment to a new beginning that is serious and is not playing around, but is long-term growth oriented in your 7th house of relationships and partnerships. So this is not necessarily romantic. It very well could be. It could be a marriage. It could also be a business contract or something that is just very, very foundational to your life. This conjunction will be square to Mars in Taurus early on this year, around January 11th. Mars in Taurus is in your 10th house. So this will be some divisiveness between career and love. And this is even more amplified because Jupiter and Saturn in Aquarius will be square Uranus in Taurus, which is a much more profound, erratic dynamic of wanting stability in your romance and wanting stability in your relationship of whatever kind that is. And they're being very, very erratic career adjustments going on with you, that whether that is like you really going after your hustle, doing your thing, or maybe you're in a line of work that is very up and down that makes it difficult for you to have committed relationships. There's some tension between that coloring this year, especially February 17th, June 14th, and December 24th will be when Saturn and Uranus are in exact squares. Major planetary transits. There are 3 Mercury retrogrades this year. So first one, January 30th to February 19th in your Aquarius 7th house. Watch out for relationship and partnership communication shit. May 29th to June 22nd in your Gemini 11th house. So watch out for friends and networking issues. On September 27th to October 18th, it is in your Libra 3rd house. So watch out for communication itself issues, siblings, day-to-day output, and content issues. There will be a Venus retrograde ending the year December 19th to January 29th in your Capricorn 6th house. So we close out the end of the year with some reevaluation of how your 6th house of health, illness, injury, and coworkers is doing after the Capricorn pileup wiped you clean there over the past few years. This does, it's kind of like, so you had to get your health under control because you were literally like going through it over the past few years. So what now? What do you really value in terms of your self-care? Like, what does that look like for you? Jupiter will be in Aquarius, like I said, in your 7th house of relationships and partnerships, planet of abundance in the big other person part of your chart. It will move very quickly through Aquarius and briefly enter Pisces May 13th to July 28th. So May 13th to July 28th, Jupiter will be in its home sign of Pisces in your 8th house of shared finances. May 13th to July 28th is a really good time to invest in the stock market, like 8th house of investment. If you're looking to invest money in anything, but particularly like long-term investments, May 13th, especially end of May, early June, is a really good time for you to get that. Like, this is really good, guys. Jupiter in its own sign. Yeah, go at it. Saturn, also in your Aquarius 7th house. So also challenges, limitation, and boundaries happening in that area of life. But Uranus is still in your Taurus 10th house. So there's some serious coming out of your shell. I look like a fucking, this is a really weird angle. You're also breaking out of your career to some extent. There's still this like breakdown, I'm coming out as my authentic self, or my career is up and down energy toning this year. That'll still be there for about 5 more years. Lucky you. Eclipses. So the collective energy that is impacting your life is taking place first on June 10th. There's a solar eclipse in your Gemini 11th house. A new beginning of big proportions for the second half of the year in your 11th house of networking and socializing and connections and organizations and like the web of people in your life. Big upheaval for a new beginning second half of the year. November 19th, there's a partial lunar eclipse in your Taurus 10th house. So this is an out of sign eclipse, so it's not as intense, but this is an ending of a chapter in terms of career that will take place from the end of 2021 into 2022. Finally, we end on December 4th with a total solar eclipse in your Sagittarius 5th house. Ooh, romantic, like really big chapter beginning. Eclipses generally involve destruction, so something is being destroyed in your 5th house of romance or creativity that involves a great new beginning. Could also be children if you're interested in that. But yeah, there's some big transits for you this year that are a bit more active for you than other signs, especially in terms of career and love. So if you already have thoughts around the astrology coming up for you in 2021, let me know down below how this sounds for you. Now let's move into the tarot and oracle deck cards. Tarot card for Leo risings. We have the Eight of Pentacles reversed, and usually this is the card of prudence, of like being very responsible. With it inverted, it usually means that you're working too quickly or being careless. So watch out about making errors or having people that like work for you that are making errors, and just like errors, like careless mistakes. Make sure that that is something that I think you know where this could be showing up and you have that under lock and key. Law of Attraction card for Leo risings for 2021. My creative workshop process works for me. If you will use your time with an intention to collect data that you may bring into your creative workshop, you will find every day to be one of fun. I like this. I like that, finding the fun, because there is activations of your 5th house of creativity and of romance and fun, but there's also serious shit. So leaning into the fun to make the serious shit worth it. If you enjoyed this and you would like to check out my courses and my offerings down below, everything is listed in the description for you to get started on as we enter 2021. So check out the Astrology Academy, the Manifestation Mysteries of the Moon, any other goodies I have going on there. Otherwise, make sure to like, subscribe, do all of the things, and let me know down below what you are claiming in 2021 for you. What are you seeking out based on these transits and what you feel like going after? Let me know. Otherwise, sending all the love, and I will see you in the next one.
There is one